Right, abusua ye chubia no pay. Baby I'm already kakaba with video in kwa there was a me drop in a me chair margin found. Video I will share engineers and planners and Ibrahim Mahama company. We are into mining as well as other sectors. Now we are say Ibrahim Mahama has been thinking of going into gold mining. Now I feel now I be official because ECOWAS Bank na man $100 million say on fan start say dwumadi no as a loan so on fan start say dwumadi be say wo hwe video no be hwe video no na emu nsem no watie na enkomo bia e be koso later no won say the city na afi so no de ntia be pese wutie no me wi a me de beto aso me ba sisia.
Today I feel vindicated. Engineers and Planners, a wholly owned Ghanaian company, has secured $100 million facility from ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development to acquire the Black Vulture Gold Project. Now, this will be the first large-scale indigenous-owned gold mining project in country, a long overdue breakthrough and a powerful symbol of what is possible when vision meets courage and ambition meets execution. Ladies and gentlemen, this is happening at a very opportune time. John Mahama, our president's government, is pursuing an aggressive policy agenda aimed at promoting greater Ghanaian participation in the industry. The initiative by ENP gives strong credence to the government's commitment, not just in word, but in deed. Indeed, it is a practical expression of policy vision that seeks to anchor resource nationalism in indigenous entrepreneurship. Ladies and gentlemen, let us be clear. And I repeat, let us be clear. This is not a favor. There is no political patronage here. This is not crony capitalism. This is not about friends and family. The deal we are witnessing here today was actually initiated as far back as 2023, October, with no fanfare, no interference, and no backroom dealings. It is in every sense of the word a commercial transaction built on merit, backed by a strong balance sheet, and grounded in solid business fundamentals. Ladies and gentlemen, the courage and foresight of ENP under the distinguished leadership of Ibrahim Mahama, who I first met in 1998, when he came to seek advice about entering the mining industry, deserves our highest commendation. Back then, his interest was alluvial mining and specifically Kibe gold resources. He came to see me with his partner, Richard Levac. And I said to them that while alluvial mining was unlikely to yield sustainable returns, hard rock mining was the future. The young man then, now he's got gray hair, listened. He built a company. He earned the respect of the industry. And now he stands tall, poised to fulfill a vision that many considered impossible. Congratulations, Ibrahim. You have made us all proud. Ladies and gentlemen, the success of this deal is not just about one company. It is about national economic transformation. For far too long, the mining industry in Ghana, despite its immense contribution to exports and foreign exchange, has been largely disconnected from the broader economy. Why, we may ask? Because the ownership has been foreign largely, the procurement has been offshore, and the capital goods have come from abroad. There has been little integration, weak linkages, and minimal domestic value creation. Ladies and gentlemen, this must change, and it starts today. The move by ENP represents precisely the kind of change we need. when Ghanaians own the mines, when the decisions are made here, and when the value is retained within our borders, the contribution of this industry to Ghana GDP, job creation, and industrial development will be significantly enhanced.
Okay. Me pacho video I share a friend says Sam Jonah, own him Sam Jonah. He's an expert in mining. No ne Ashanti gold fields. Na de juma. And as with me from Anglo Gold Ashanti. Boase mines asem na making. Osaso ne takwa da mines so say juma kakra. Ntino. Yeni hu nkomo. Video di nti amepesa me kan ho asem ni say. Ibrahim Mahama is said to be the first local person to start a mining business, a gold mining business in Ghana. Ibrahim Mahama is the first Ghanaian to start a gold mining business, large scale mining. Large scale mining as I'm making. The entire stress on the first Ghanaian to do large scale mining. They say, Ninuya, I friend is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and a president of the land. Ebusuya. Ubekaya before 2016, BBC ya Pijay. Now or alluvial mining. Now we're getting into bauxite mining. And who same be by say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, no ye president at that time, no we try a year as Asiama Ibrahim Mahama say on fankoye mining no. Ebusia, Mr. We Ura Sam Jonah as stress say there is nothing like that. Loan okoji no. Okoji no ECOWAS Bank. Impo deal na emu no. Say deal no ntiase ebem no. October 2023. Intinye December enye 2024 mpuni akase ye to abani mu ne buy 2023 and enye 2025 ni abekase John Dramani Mahama be president na oba be sa dwumadi wiase ebusuan tinie Mr. Fatu Nhufo. How many times in hu ewe media landscape no so say enyumeku a mining ewo Ghana ha sei no ana Africa ha sei no egudie ni bebre na omo de kwa abrochi emfaso ni bebre na percentage ni bebre na ekwa abrochi ebusuanti menom yenya saa mfaso ni bebre na wo Ghana yempa na yepe enunti na wo se wo ma wani je se Ibrahim Mahama are getting into this venture of gold mining. Can we be positive at least for 10-15 years and see the kind of change it can bring to us? Na yenyi ya adwin free the negative side no so. Say Ghana ni na ni ya president, oni dia ya president obeye gold mining. Gold no so no mesramo. Asema mbebeken. When obi amfa ne tribal. Oye no upper west region. Ho ena okwakutu gold no. When obi ameka se okoye ni krom no akomia ni krom fo na omo de omo nti asema omo adwen wo mining ho ofo mu nti ho na ode komisrawo. Let's not go there. And when obi wo soro so ameka se baby a woye gold no ameye na southern part of Ghana nti no ho na woye no omeka mu nti munya na ma nye de oye misramo. So oye na se ya eboy oye na se nya minim say run bibeka mpanyifo bibeka ho asem. That is what we will want. Constructive criticism. Enye de ebema ebufu aba enye de bitimi ama ntokwa aba ne gold mining business ne ho misramo. Mumfa ye ho fo. This is also an avenue to create employment in the country, and that is what most of us will want to have. Emide so run a jejinem so be decide you madi. You hope you say be kosu ya mano. Intina make us say yemfantu ye ho fo. This will bring huge capital, huge revenue into the country because this is a Ghanaian who has already invested on the local market. Even aside the local market, look at the philanthropic works. When I catch you say Ibrahim Mahama be gold mining and philanthropic works na enye more. Bibiribeba. The first point of development be in the upper west region ade ne koso no. Mesremo biom. Mesremo kasa mpanyifo. momma yɛmfa ntu yɛn ho fo. We do not want to be in that space where everything that is done by a Ghanaian, especially those that have links to those in power, near question. Nancy, John Dramani Mahama ba Sharaf Mahama, he decided say, oh yeah, a boxing event in Ghana. This is a guy that has started his boxing promotions like 3 years, 2 years ago. And yet announced him. But you didn't be fra ne papa. I'm in the sports fraternity, so I know this. And yet fair. Ye dia yenye die bema ye nyina ye ni mabenyam. Yenye de bema o man no eni age. That is what we expect from you as a Ghanaian to support this business. To make sure that it won't say usika nkoram, but ye nkoma ye bidi no, ye show a little bit of patriotism in the sense that ye ni memfaso a go de breye my Ghana. Nti yenye fe. We enye galamsey, a large scale mining, a Anglo Gold Ashanti level, a Goldfields Ghana Limited level, a Newmont's Ghana Limited level. Ni enye biwa Upper West. Inshanka Ibrahim Mahama. Inshanka obi ohe video bia. Even in the video, at a point he mentions this no be galamsey. It was on a funny note, on a jovial note. Me the side part no ebe end the video no. Me that's it. We me edit it. Me ntwa film. Me the tum sa. The mistakes be be mu na pese o che wa adwemfa comment section no. Me bia to mesrɛ mo. O ma me ntim.